Good evening, everybody. So I think we can start with the Pledge of Allegiance and then do roll call.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I never heard it read so fast.
Good seeing everybody. I am here, the chair, John Reardon, Timothy Krutz,
Present.
vice chair, Sean Fitzpatrick,
Here.
Dennis Siebert, Robert Birch,
Here.
Sandy Rubin.
Yes.
All right. That's it. I don't see anybody from the public. I know our commenter is
Yes.
an employee. So any reports from the board members? Anything anybody wants to say? Chime in
I
on?
have a couple minor things.
Please, floor is yours.
The Crestwood Park, it's getting a lot of use, which is fantastic. The trash cans are filling up very quickly, so probably need to
More garbage cans.
have it, well, just have them emptied more often or whatever.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. And then my office rented a room at the Cultural Center last Friday. And I remember a report saying about how it's like just slam booked up and everything. Might be worth considering little refresh of the paint on the chair rails and the baseboards and stuff. That's starting to get banged up.
Okay.
But just minor things, but that's all.
Very good.
Mr. Pulowski?
So, actually, yeah, Crestwood, I stopped by there before I came here. Parking lot's pretty full.
Awesome.
Yeah, pretty
It is
full.
awesome.
So, a lot of pickleballers out there, and actually, every aspect of the park was being used. So, I saw people playing tennis, basketball, pickleball, somebody fishing, kids on the playground. So, it's all good stuff, so. All right. I don't have anything, so typically I would do like our, construction project update. So I know that the rec center, we did receive the 2 submittals on the RFP. We still have not scored the submittals yet. That's coming up. That got pushed off to early November. I expect something, Selena, coming to the council at the November council meeting. So I can't really even, technically the submitted proposals are still confidential. So. But nobody, the two pre-qualified firms, neither one bailed, so they both submitted. So we got something to consider. So very good. Yep.
Councilman, may I ask?
We need to.
Of course.
Yep. Ms. Samos?
Just a quick question regarding the 2 grants that we discussed. I know the third one we're waiting till later on, but were both of those applied for, or was only one the deadline?
So the 2 that had the deadline that's already passed were both submitted. And then the third one is being submitted this week with the deadline being the 31st. So.
And related to the minutes from the October 8th meeting, may I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I make a motion to accept the October 8th minutes.
Excellent. Do I have a second to that?
I'll second it.
Excellent. All in favor? Aye. All right. Minutes are approved from the 8th. Mark, do you want to sign that since you were the one who was here? Ms. Thomas, please, you're up. How are you doing this evening?
Great, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Well, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
It's my first time over here in this building, so to date, we're doing absolutely fantastic with our senior citizen group. The Young at Heart has 20 events, which includes trips, lunches, and some outings. And then for senior activities, those are for seniors that are not Young at Heart members, or the majority of them are not Young at Heart members. But they do interact with both groups of people. So to date, we've got 29 events on the calendar for all senior citizens that participate in our program. We also have 14 classes that they can choose from, ranging from the daily meal program to oil and acrylic, Tai Chi, writers group, virtual museum, multiple sclerosis group, and you guys have that information there. Young at Heart, I'm so happy to say, sold out in 14 days, and we have about 30 people on the waiting list for Young at Heart. If we had a bigger group, it would be sold out again. We actually have 30 and 40-year-olds wanting to call and join the group, and we have to tell them that they're not old enough. So that's been quite fun. To date, we have 275 confirmed members. And then we have, we save an extra 20 for people in the group that might want to bring friends, family members that are visiting. Our prom for Young at Heart, we open it up that the members can bring families, their guests and so forth. I have this one woman, her name is Pam. Her son flies into Florida every year to take her to the prom. It's a big to-do thing. They dress up together and they match and all of that wonderful stuff. But the one thing that I do want to say about the seniors is they like to move. They want fun. They don't want to do sedentary things. They want to move. They want to do different things. One of the programs we started was the Monday dance party. And let me tell you, the building is rocking. They're having tons of fun with the DJ. VPK came in today. They had a little parade with the kids, and the kids came in and was dancing with them and interacting. So we're doing some really, really good stuff, and I'm hearing really positive comments from the seniors. Sandy is almost at every one of my events and continues to be an ex officio and calls me, gives me her suggestions and so forth. She's working great with the board. And I think it's going to be a really good program for the rest of the year. We understand there's going to be a move possibly because of the construction, but we're preparing for it right now. So that's pretty much what I have to report. Do you have any questions for me?
How many people were at the first luncheon? Do we have a number?
At the first luncheon, we had 265. Yes, we did.
And so just to share with you why we cap it at 275, because again, we do have requests on occasion from somebody who's a member because they have somebody in town and they want to bring somebody. Our capacity for a lunch is 300. So if our room could handle 400, we would take more. But the most we can handle is 300 for the luncheons over at the Cultural Center. So that's where that number comes from. Okay.
Are you getting any feedback from people, new people?
People are loving it. So the October one was the first one. And
How many new ones? Do you know how many new people we had?
out of the 275, I would say at least 75 to 80 people are new people. There have been Young at Heart members that have moved out of town. They're in assisted living facilities. They can't drive. But the new members are really, we have quite a few people from Wellington that's come over to our program for the daily meal program and also for Young at Heart.
I
So
know a lot of women brought their husbands this year, too.
a lot of husbands registered, they're not allowed to play golf on that day. Sorry, Mark.
I hear you.
Very nice.
And that's on Wednesdays, right? Isn't golf Wednesdays?
Every day.
Every day's a golf, yeah, like, right, yeah. And then you see this little piece too, this is like the daily program too, so you can see like there's literally something every day. Every day there is something for a senior to do. They do not need to be part of Young at Heart to have something on their schedule to get out.
Sierra does a fantastic job.
Yep.
She is a woman of all trades.
Yes, she's on top of it.
She does a great job, and I commend you for your.
Thank you. I absolutely love my job. You guys keep me on my toes, but it's fun. It's fun.
Well, thank you very much. I don't have any questions. Does anybody else have any questions for Ms. Thomas? Excellent.
Thank you, Shakira.
Yes,
And
yes.
she is right. Monday afternoons, that's not a time to call me, because my office has got just a thin wall between there and the dance room and stuff, so.
Yeah, he's like, I'm out of here. But they love it. They absolutely love it.
Good.
So, thank you.
All right. No, thank you, Ms. Thomas. All right, so in January, we're going to be hearing from Mr. Pendergrass.
Yep, so Brandon, our superintendent, and so now, actually, the next thing,
Is the meeting schedule.
yeah, so I wanted to talk about to set our meeting schedule for 2025. So we have the first one set for January 27th. And I was looking at the calendar, and I wanted to throw out moving our meetings to the third Monday of the month. And the reason I thought about this is, whether it's Selena or whoever the council member is, if we can do it the third Monday, then we're right before the council meeting. So instead of being after the council meeting, so this gives our liaison the opportunity to share information from the rec advisory board meetings with the rest of the council and the community at the council meeting. Does that make sense to you guys? Unless somebody has like a standing meeting on the third Monday?
As long as I'm given enough advance notice, I can schedule pretty much any day. So I'm open.
It is. I checked the master calendar. So the only exception to that is, so if we stay on the same months of January, April, July, September, October, January, the third Monday will always be a government holiday. So so that one we could do the fourth Monday, but the other ones would be the third Monday.
Works for me.
Right. So, okay, so those dates will be, Eva, I know you're going to record this and write it down. We will be doing, so we have January 27th already. Then the next one would be April 21st, then July 21st, September 15th, October 20th.
I will tell you right now that January 27th is the candidates forum, and they usually do it in chambers. That's
27th of
January,
25,
2025, January.
or 20, oh, so actually it would be,
Yeah, we're in
oh, so we're already scheduled for that.
There's a
can't-
conflict January 27th.
Okay.
with the chambers, just double check with Diane unless they change the date.
Okay.
So maybe if you want to do it January 13th instead of January 27th.
Right.
I don't know if that could
You know
be
what?
so early. Just double check that.
If there is a conflict, we'll go to January 13th of 25. You guys want to check your calendars if you have?
Let me double check with Diane, but
Yeah.
I think she's going to give you that date, so if that one's
Okay.
written.
Are they not aware of what we do on certain days?
Well, I checked the calendar moving forward
Yeah.
into like January of 26, and that's where I could see, I'm surprised actually there was, yeah. And I was just looking for the third.
January.
So we've had this date a while.
We have.
So double check with, that's why she might go like, oh, we'll move that meeting.
Okay.
Because if this is already scheduled.
Okay.
And just the 27th of January, I'll be away for a conference.
Okay.
So,
So that would benefit you as well.
yeah, but don't move it just for me. If
Understood.
it's available, it's,
Yeah.
Well, after the big win over Florida State, why wouldn't we?
place was rocking Saturday night.
Okay. So I know we just had a meeting a couple weeks ago, so I don't really have anything else to report, and I knew that this would be relatively short, just giving Shakira a chance to share with you guys information about our senior programs, and see that they're ever popular and growing.
Wonderful.
It's absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of, you can see the enthusiasm too when they come in to register, and Eva has to deal with that, and John up at the front desk and stuff when they come to sign up for the trips or whatever the programs are. As soon as she puts out information on it, people are lining up because they don't want to miss out.
Some have already sold out.
Several of them have, correct, yes. So,
Even the cruise, I think, is
correct,
gone.
yep.
I
So,
was one of those people that was young enough that asked for special dispensation to join.
right. Right.
It's 55, 50 or 55?
Phyllis gave it to me.
Is it 50 or 55?
50.
Oh, okay, so I'm over by a
You're
year.
all eligible,
I'm over by a year.
Yes, yes, so,
but we're full. You have to wait till next year.
right. So,
Well, thank you, everybody. Would anybody like to make a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn. the
Second?
meeting?
I'll second.
Excellent. All in favor? Excellent. We are adjourned.
We should have these type of meetings all the time.
Right, thank you.